Hi Louise, here we go. We're 4 days to go from the Ironman, and I would like to share with you some information and tips concerning the three disciplines you're going to do on Sunday. So, no stress. Here's a small video where you can watch anytime you want. So we pass through the swimming, bike, and run, and just main points to remember. Not too much because it's your first official race, so just to keep in mind essential points. First thing here, so this is the transition area, bike park, and swimming part. Okay, so first thing in the morning, don't worry, we'll be together, but we wake up quite early, around 3:30 in the morning, so you have time to slowly wake up, take your breakfast and stuff, and we have the time to go to the bike park quite early to first check the bike and then go to the start point for the swimming in order to get your swimming suit. And if you have time and the possibility to get water inside your swimsuit, and always with you, don't forget one water bottle to drink a bit, but especially to put the water inside your swimsuit. Okay, so here the loop, we start here, so the yellow first, and we always follow the boys. Okay, you just stay around 10 meters from the boys, and normally they are aligned. So every time you have to keep an eye at the boy not to go too far. And the orientation is the main point of the swimming. Okay, so you arrive here at the point 1. So you have paddle and you have boats all along, but it's your turn to have a good orientation. So you turn right, you follow the red boy at the end, and you do the end of the first loop. Okay, the first loop is 2 km 4. Um, you pass here next to the beach. You don't go outside the water, you stay inside. So this is the important point. Just be careful, have a look once more, and follow the orange boy. Okay, so when you start, the boy are going on your right. When you come back, on your right. And when you start again the second loop, the boys are on your left side. So left at point 3, and then here, okay, when you turn around the boy, always 10 meters, just keep in mind what you have to do during the transition 1. So relax, breathe out very strong, and just think your moves when you arrive in the transition area. Okay, transition 1 is going to be smooth. Take off the swimsuit, and then you go and check your stuff inside your bag. Okay, your helmet, your gels, everything inside your tree suit. You take your bike and then slowly and gently go out from the transition area. When you are at the line where you have to put, when you have to get on your bike, just put yourself on the side to be safe, because a lot of people, a lot of athletes are there. And don't stay in the middle, because a lot are not looking straight. So put yourself on the side, take your time, get on your bike, and start riding. Here in the first part, okay, here on the promenade, the air bar are not allowed. The same thing when you come back from the bike, it's on your athlete guide. The handlebar is forbidden because it's too dangerous. Okay, so let's go through the bike part. Here, so let's start the bike easily. Here you have 3 types of color. You already seen it, I think, if you had a look at the athlete's guide. So the red part is the flat one. The dark red are the climbs, strong climbs, and the light red is the downhill, the descent. Okay. The most important thing is to start easy. A lot of people, maybe a lot of athletes, go and pass you. Let them go. Let them go and think about that. It's your race and you manage your race. You able to do it, you already done it. Okay. So when you're on the bike for the first kilometers, start drinking ESO and calories, and get solid or liquid in gel calories. Okay, starting from the 4 or 5 kilometers. Um, First thing here, this is an easy part, you already remember. The thing here is the condamine, the big climb. So don't be scared if you remember. Just when you had done the left turn, you shift in the small gear and you have the time to go up easily, okay? Get in the rhythm, okay? Be careful of the other athletes around you because some of them will zigzag and it's dangerous, okay? And you arrive here at the, you already passed the first aid station. You arrive here after Saint-Genet, Vence at the second aid station. Concerning aid station, take what you need, but be sure when you are around the aid station that no other athletes are around you on the bike because it's too dangerous, okay? If a lot of people is around you, let them go and try to be alone to get the bottle of Gatorade, bottle of water and stuff, okay? Here you have the flat part and the downhill, and then uphill again. If you remember the Col de l'Ecre, so you have in the middle of the uphill, you have another aid station here in Gourdon, and at the end of Col de l'Ecre, if you want to, special needs, put something you might like at the 70 kilometers, so at the half of the race, for example, a light sandwich or something like that, that might um, level up your motivation, okay? And then you have the big flat part. So be careful in all this uphill part to take you're taking in so enough calories, 220 calories per hours. And when you're going uphill, I suggest better gels than solid calories. But at the end of the uphill, you have this flat part with which is windy, if you remember, to get some solid calories. Okay, if you take it in special needs, you have your sandwich or something, but solid. Okay, a little downhill and then a little up here in Sampons. Sampons is one of the last climbs of the race before yeah, getting down to Bouillon, Bézaudan, etc. And then so be sure you drink enough. The race is not finished, and this is the part where you have to be very, very careful and listen to yourself. If you're feeling a little down, just slow down your cadence, your rhythm, get your calories, breathe out, and uh, remember why you're doing it. Okay, the race is not finished. You have left 50 kilometers until the end, so don't forget to maintain your good habits. Okay, be careful on the last downhill, as you did all alone once, I think, because it's a little humid. And the race, when you are at kilometer 160, is not finished. So you have last aid station, okay, here, and little windy part all way down to Nice, okay. The race will be bike race finished in Nice. When you are on the promenade, there you're quite finished your bike part, okay. So be careful and take solid calories all this part from Saint Laurent du Var until Nice. You can get some solid calories, okay. Um, so one important thing, as I already told you, I think, is the hydration. One of the main mistake people do is not to get enough hydrated. If you don't get enough calories by ISO water, ISO stuff, you won't be able to finish your run part. Okay, so be sure to drink 1 bottle of ISO drink per hour. So around 7 bottles during the bike. Take your time to get new bottles, new liquids at the aid station. This is really, really important. Okay, so let's go to the running part and transition to, here we go. So as I told you before, be careful not to put yourself on the handle, on the aero bars, on the promenade, because it is forbidden, it's too dangerous. So get off the bike, always on the side. Transition to, don't stop too much at the transition area. Just take what you need inside your transition bag. Put on your sockets. If you need to change it, you change it. Put on your running shoes and all the rest. 3 gels, helmet, or whatever you want to put. Sunglasses you take on your hands and you bring it with you. Okay, don't stay too much on the transition area. Get your legs continue moving. Okay, so just jogging at the beginning, and put your gels inside your tree suit and your cap. Okay, so now let's start the running part. So there are 4 loops. 4 loops are quite long, and you have a strong part here in Magnon, which is a little uphill and then downhill when you go back. So the main point, the important thing is to get everything you can drink at the aid station, at least 3 glasses. So it's going to be 2 ISO, cola and ISO drink, and a water. Water, why? Not to drink, but to put behind your neck. It is really important, and on your back. This is to refresh, to keep your mind working, and the cola and the ISO drink is to get your sugar on the high level. Okay, so the 4 loops are really strong. The strongest one is the third. The third is the loop where you ask yourself why you're here, why you are doing it, and you're thinking about all the people are following you, your family, which is who is here, your friends, people you love, people you don't love, and the finish line is only when you finish the 4th loop. So I know you're really strong, mind strong, and um, the main important things to get your brain work and stay active is to get sugar. One technique is, what I suggest actually, is to start very slowly, like jogging for the first 5K, and then set in the pace. Um, at the 3rd loop, as I told you, if it becomes quite hard, try not to walk. It's like 7 minutes gain if you don't walk, but just jogging. Okay, if you need to stop at each aid station like 20 seconds, it's fine. Okay, but don't walk if you can. I will be there at some times on the race, so I will follow you, don't worry, and you will have, I think, yes, another thing very important is to get wet your head, underneath your neck, your back. But if you feel that you have your belly um, um, very humid, just open your tree suit, because it induces you to go to the toilet. So you always check if your belly is dry. Okay, this is very, very important. Another thing, be relaxed, smooth, as all we did our training. We remember what we did, remember all the session you did, the hard work you managed to do with your job and stuff. So this is only a pleasure, okay? So every time it started to become hard, just think about all the work and the job you did and the sacrifices you did to train with or without me. Okay. So anyway, we will be together during this for these 4 last days, so I'm very happy. And see you tonight or tomorrow. Okay, bisous, bye bye.